doctor. He took me and he said, I'm going to Australia. After 2 weeks, I'd been with him at their home. And he said, I'm going to Australia, but he wrote a letter. And this is what he put in the letter. He said, dear, and he wrote to 7 people. 7. Paul and Jane Crouch, John Austin and Dory, Kenneth Copeland, or Roberts, and there was another 2 people. And he said, I'm writing to you about a young man, my son, Robert Kayanja, whom I met in Uganda. I request that you open a door as you would have opened a door for me. I said, is no lesser importance like my other son, Benson Idahosa and Margaret. That's what he put in the document. That's when I begin to say, who is Benson Idahosa? I took this letter, and everybody who read the letter, they said, oh, T.L. Osborn's son. How is T.L. Osborn? Now, this is, doctor, this is where people lose the anointing and the grace. This is where I'm warning you, because the anointing you're about to receive is not yours. When I went, man of God, when I went to TBN, I said, what should I say? I said, Papa, what should I say? T.L. Osborn told me, he said, they may give you 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Tell them what you saw in the crusade in Uganda. Now, the demon of poverty and religion and death said to me, this is your first opportunity to talk to America on TV, and the man does not want the world to know your ministry. He wants you to talk about his crusade. Don't listen to him. Talk about yourself and what you do. I spoke in tongues and I spoke in tongues, and so I sat on the set. I was the last one. And when I sat there, I said, God, let your will be done. Paul asked me a question. He said, son, you are T.L. Osborn's son. What is your name? Robert what? He couldn't pronounce my name. He didn't even know my name. He knew T.L. Osborn. And he said to people, hey, this is the son of T.L. Osborn. He was in Uganda. Tell us what happened in T.L. Osborn crusade. And I went on until the program was over. John Crouch said, every time you come to America, come on TBN. You are a real son of T.L. Osborn. The door on TBN was open because I didn't talk about myself. I talked about my father.